this lesson is going to cover the very minimal CSS that this exercise will need. If you're following along with the exercise files, we're looking at AJAX/chapter08/04/script.css. For the previous and next buttons, I know I'm going to need to add a style, but all I'm going to add for them is a margin of 100 pixels and then 50 pixels. Margin can have 1, 2, 3, or 4 numbers. If you have 2, the first number goes for the top and bottom, and the second for the left and right. So this is the same as saying margin top 100, margin right 50, margin bottom 100, and margin left 50. It's all in one. So that's button. Now there's that picture we're going to be moving around called pick mover. And because we're going to move it around, we need to make it position fixed. We've got that center div that contains a bunch of important stuff up at the top. And we want that to have a fixed height to push everything else down so we're not writing all over ourselves. So it needs to have a height of 300 pixels. And then there's our big picture in the middle. And it needs to have a margin of 20 px and 100 px. So a little bit of a margin at the top and bottom, bigger on the left and right. But we also need some more room over on the right. So we're going to call padding right 200 px to push things over. And that's all our CSS needs. Everything else is done using JavaScript, AJAX, and the UE library. And that's coming up in the next lesson.